Hello, friends, and welcome to this new episode of Batch for Therapy and Batch Remedies with Dr. Amit. Today, we are going to see the remedy oak. Now, the positive side or the positive quality of oak is they are always hopeful. So, which is the one of the best qualities that anybody should have. So they are hopeful. They always will try to fight against all odds, like the oak tree, which stands still against and which stands strong against all weather conditions. So these are the typical positive qualities of oak people, that they will stand strong against all odds. So that is a positive quality. But the negative quality is when this hope, when this sustenance, when this persistence, it exceeds a certain limit. When it exceeds the limit of normalcy, when it exceeds the limit of the proportionate hope, it becomes a disproportionate hope. It becomes an excessive hope, and that's what the negative quality of oak is. Negative quality of oak is they are hopeful even in conditions where actually you should leave that condition. You should leave that leave trying in a particular condition. There are always situations in life where uh, we don't need to try, and we just need to leave the condition to its own destiny. Like, for example, in terminal illnesses, in cases of terminal cancers, or in cases of some illnesses which have gone to a very terminal level, where even the best of the doctors, they say that you really can't do now anything, and it's better that you keep the patient at home and uh, just wait uh, for the last breath. I've seen many times in my practice of last 20 years that uh, doctors do tell the relatives or the patients that nothing much can be done now, and I think whatever time that has been left with them, maybe a couple of months or maybe 3 months or a month, spend that time with your family. Don't try it any more therapies now, because that will harm you, that will harm your system. But the relatives or the patients, they have this excessive hope, they have this negative hope, negative oak state, where they want to try something new. They will go and they will catch hold of some doctor who is ready to try a surgery on them. They will catch hold of some doctor who will try very strong and aggressive treatment uh, in 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 an attempt to so-called treat the untreatable state of that disease. And that creates a lot of agony, actually, because if you take that treatment obviously will not make more harm. So when the patient was supposed to uh, remain alive for 2 months, because of the treatment and because of aggressive unnecessary treatments, he just succumbs to within a month or so. Now this is excessive hope. It's not only seen in terminal diseases. I remember one case where a lady had come to me who was an IT professional with a 8 years old boy or son, and her husband was he was uneducated. They had a love marriage in a very young age, and he was a mechanic or some garage owner, and he had all kinds of vices. He used to drink. He was a chronic alcoholic. He used to uh, he had all, you think about all the bad habits that a person can have, and he had that. He used to steal money. He never worked, and it was really shit. um, he used to beat the child. There was a violence, that the domestic violence and all those things were going on. So everybody, including the psychologist and all those people, were telling her that get divorced, because you have a very good salaried job now, so you can take care of yourself. In any way, he is always a painful experience, that the person. So leave him and stay alone with your kid, and take care of the kid, because the kid is going through a emotional trauma. But that lady had an excessive hope. She said, "No, no, no. I have taken responsibility of him, and I'm sure that my love will change him sometime or the later." Everybody tried to convince her that he's not going to change. We have tried everything. We have tried rehabilitation. We have tried counseling with him, but he was showing no signs of improvement. So he will improve. There is no need that you should stay with him for him to improve. You can stay away from him. You can stay separately, so that your child will get a better future and a better environment, at least a more calm environment. And still, you can still work with him. You can still work on him. You can put him into rehabilitation. So you can obviously take care of him by living separately, because that's the best scenario for your child. But she was in this excessive hope state of oak. When she came to me, she told me that you're not going to tell me to get separated from my husband. That's the condition, and you just treat me the irritation and that the despair and the despondency which I get, because I want to help him but I can't, and I want to help him in any way. So that was the excessive hope state of oak. I gave her oak, and within 3 or 4 months, uh, maybe within 3 or 4 months of giving oak, she took that decision of getting separated from her husband and staying away but still working on him. So that's something that oak can give. That's something that oak can provide to a patient. When there is an excessive hope, when you actually need to rest, or when you need to leave your efforts, when you need to leave your persistence to a kind of incurable case, then oak can actually help you to do that. So hope is always a positive quality, but when something is in excess, it obviously becomes a problematic quality. So when there is an excess hope, we can think about oak, and we can reduce that hope, and we can bring it to normal. So she was still a normally hopeful, but was not excessively hopeful about being with him, staying in the same house with that husband, and trying to help him. So Oak actually helped her to get separated, give a better environment to her child, as well as work on the husband's addictions and all his bad habits. So that definitely is a better state to be in. So think about Oak whenever you want to help somebody to reduce the excess hope and bring it to a normal and healthy hope. So, an unhealthy hope is oak state's negative state, and healthy hope is something that oak can give you as a positive quality. I hope you have liked this video. Please subscribe to our channel to get regular videos on health, homeopathy, and bachelor remedies. Thank you.